All right, high rollers, it's the World Darts Twitter Limerick Championship. It has kicked off with a bang. I mean a blistering start, and I'm talking about averages in the high ton pluses. It's been that good. I love this event. It's talked about worldwide. The World Darts Twitter Limerick Championship, round one, the results today on High Roller Radio. Yes, we are playing for this beauty, the highly sought after Paul Limerick Cup. It would look good on any mantle, wouldn't it? That guy can play. That trophy is beautiful. Just a meme, yes, but well worth the prize if you can hoist it. All right, Group A, here are the pairings from yesterday. Wikipedia, Puppy Pack, Devonator, NZ, Derek 1, all with buys into round two. So that set up round one action at Chris Bellard 6 v. Bauer 2281. Let's start. Here we go. Dear Fallon, left the palace a queen, but a tour card is still just a dream. Lisa did get her card. See, Fallon, it's not so hard. She's even made a player's final 16. That is quality, folks. So, what did Chris Bellard bring to the table? Ron the Bomb Muhlenkamp never loses his cool, except in round two of the Worlds, where he's haunted by darting ghouls. He's missed more match darts than Matt Edgar's done farts, and he ends up looking like a fool. Wow, two quality entries right there. We went to the judges, and I can tell you by a scoreline of 2-1, Bauer, 2281, moves on into round two, where he gets to play last year's reigning and defending champion, Wikipedia. Okay, let's move on now. Our second matchup on the A side, at Shane Healy v. at Rick Wake 3. We start with this one from Shane Healy. There was a young man named Price who used to play rugby quite nice. He picked up a dart and made it an art, and his throw is really precise, and we are going to score and roar after that one. That was stellar. And here we go. This is from Rick Wake 3. There once was a man called Taylor. He made opponents reach for an inhaler. His darts were divine each time he hit that 9, that he took the misses from behind to nail her. Wow! Rick Wake with the cheeky entry. I gotta say, he was coming down in steady tons, a few ton 40s, had 6 180s, but trouble on the doubles. That last line right there, I think might have cost him, because Shane Healy wins this one 3-0 and moves on to round two. Okay, third pairing on the A side. Contentious battle I felt coming in. Aki Balboa, the Rocky of Darts, up against Pim 180 Huberts, and we start with him because it rhymes with Pim. John Michael is the best darts player Greece has ever seen, but without being too mean, there is only one Greek god for whom everyone applaud. May I introduce you to Venomin Simeonidis, my queen? And I do love that one. That was a terrific entry up against Rocky Balboa. Aki Balboa, here we go. We are coming to the Premier League with 10 players wanting to achieve a feat Duzza got the glory last year and did Middlesbrough proud, even if it was saddened as there wasn't a crowd. Will Clayton and D'Souza do? On current form, you wouldn't rule them out the top two. The Premier League is coming, and darts Twitter will be humming. And you gotta love Aki Balboa. Throws punches in bunches, jabs, hooks, wicked uppercuts. He throws for the fences, folks. Let's see who wins this one. And the KO to Aki Balboa. Surprising result. He wins this one in a 3-0 whitewash. And I gotta be honest, I would have picked Pim. I really would have. Wow, shocker. All right, this is our last first round matchup on the A side at Just Too Serious versus DJK 29. And let's go to this now. From the Thunder down under, Juanita McDade, Damon Hayda's aunt. There's Bailey, Mathers, Whitlock, and Hayda. One's climbing the ranks by swapping a letter. Take on the world's guts and glory. Hold the cup up to tell the story. The Aussies here to make the world's better. And I do love that. She brought the heat, baby. Unfortunately, DJ Gandolfini, my buddy, was a DNW, a did not write. Of course, he had a busy week last week covering the snooker, the Players' Championship, and I do know that he was up late last night watching Team Canada absolutely pummel the Cayman Islands on the road to Qatar 11-0, and for that, we give him the pass. All right, let's check out the B side now. There you see the 2-seed M. Austin 701 up top. The darts referee, Rach, and Asian Darts, my friend Merrill, they all have buys into round 2, which set up these matchups in round 1 down the left-hand side. Let's start with Darts Behind the Aki versus the Sober Darts guy. And here we go. There once was a man named Cross whose head has been finished in gloss. He won a world title, took from Mighty Michael by beating Phil Taylor like a boss. That, by the way, is the Sober Darts guys. He wins it. Darts Behind the Aki, busy at work, fair play, work more important than a silly Limerick comp. But I'll tell you what, the Sober Darts guy came to play. What a Limerick that was. He advances. All right, we move on now. Dave O'Toole versus the Weekly Darts Cast. I labeled this as one of the matches of the opening round. High quality tungsten this. Let's go. There once was a darter called Simon, a man that is known to barter. He grinds his own points, which rarely disappoints, though he's not always the quickest starter. Dave O'Toole, will he have Irish eyes smiling? Let's find out. There was a Dutch man called Co who had a really weird throw. He wore long sleeves, got plenty of cheers, and that's why we call him the GOAT. And that comes to us from the Weekly Darts Cast. Who wins this one? I can tell you by a score of 2-1. Wow, Dave O'Toole wins it. Oh, Danny boy, Irish eyes will be smiling tonight. I can also tell you that the first vote came in for the Weekly Darts Cast, so Dave O'Toole had to come and win 2 legs straight, and he does so by a score of 2-1. Gotta call that an upset in the opening round. All right, here is one of the ties of the first round. Fira Bush, 24, Trash Talker on Twitter versus Tony DJT Standing. And this really was high quality, folks. Both of them were so good. Let's go. Up on the World Championship stage, the Iceman was letting out his rage. Watching from home, I was praying for Gary to stop Gezzy's board slaying. But Gezzy became victorious, and the darts is now an ice age. And that's brilliant stuff from Firabush up against Tony, who brought this. There once was a young darter called Keegs who thought a raffle might be a breeze. The raffle kept on growing, and without Keegan knowing, the pile of prizes grew up to his knees. That's a 12 darter, folks. Brilliant stuff. This one was real tight. 2-1. 2-1 the scoreline. And your winner is Tony Standing. He advances to round 2, and I got a feel for Firabush. I know he'll be disappointed. Our final match in round 1 on the B side, at 180 the Law versus Darts PPR 180. Here it is. Here's 180 the Laws. In 2020, the Wizard vowed to make MVG pay at Grand Slam, Grand Prix, and the World Match Play. The man from Australia was immune to failure, and he beat Michael Van Gerwen on every single day. And that is brilliant. At 180 the Law, I can tell you that Dan at Darts PPR is also busy working, did not submit a DNW, did not write, and therefore 180 the Law advances as we run down Group A now. Here are your matchups for round 2. Akapedia will take on Bauer 2281. At the Connor Kane, a late sub for Puppy Pack 1, who apparently had tendinitis in her writing arm. Connor Kane is in. He'll take on Shane Healy. Devonator 97 meets up with Aki Balboa. NZ Derek 1 will face the Thunder Down Under at Just Too Serious. And then on the B side, we've got the 2-seed. M. Austin 701 will face the Sober Darts guy. The Darts referee takes on Dave O'Toole. Rach has Tony, and Asian Darts is up against 180 the Law. And just a quick note, simply private message me your second round limericks for all those winners in the first round. Yes, you must write an original High Roller Radio. Private message me and we'll get them off to the judges. Tight competition, great stuff. The World Darts Twitter Limerick Championship today on High Roller Radio.